In the Star Wars galaxy, all these groups and crews basically make the franchise a huge, awesome puzzle. It's like sci-fi taking a big mirror to real life. You know, Star Wars grabs bits from our everyday world and turns them into this space soap opera where every move matters across the whole galaxy. Whether you're a top-notch Imperial officer or an X-Wing pilot fighting for the Resistance, those fancy titles mean more than just words. You gotta earn them. It's like a cosmic resume of who's who, and everyone's hustling to get their spot in the starry limelight. Star Wars nailed it by giving each gang and group a real sense of importance as the series kept growing. From the cool Jedi Order to those mysterious Sith Lords, its own set of rules, beliefs, and missions. They weren't just floating around in space. They stood for something, even if not everyone was on board with what they believed. Now, let's talk about the Jedi, the big shots of the galaxy. These guys were all about the light side of the Force, total peace lovers. They rocked lightsabers and had this crazy connection with the Force. They even built a massive grand temple, like their Jedi headquarters or something. It was the go-to spot for Jedi who were all about their Jedi ways. They were like the cosmic referees, trying to keep the balance between the good stuff, the dark stuff, and everything in between. And here's the cool part. The Jedi had their own ranking system. It's like they put everyone in different squads within the Order. It helps them figure out who's got what skills and who fits within the big picture. It's not just a badge, it's a roadmap for Jedi success. So, if you're a Jedi in training, you gotta work your way up the ranks, and trust me, it's a big deal. Respect the ranking, young Padawan. Starting off with younglings, who in the Star Wars gang were basically kids with a special connection to the Force. Imagine being born with this super sensitive Force radar. Now, these tiny Force-sensitive beings, no matter the species, usually got placed under the watchful eye of a grown-up guardian. But if you were lucky enough to be a Jedi youngling, you hit the jackpot because you'd be growing up right in the Jedi Temple. Talk about learning the cosmic ropes from day one. Now, the cool part about being a youngling is that you got a bit of chill time. You see, they didn't load you up with all the heavy Jedi stuff right away. They let you enjoy your childhood before diving into the hardcore Jedi training. No responsibilities with the bigwigs just yet. It's like a Force-sensitive playtime phase. They wanted you to soak in the good vibes of being a kid before you get all serious about lightsabers and the Jedi lifestyle. So it's like a Force-powered childhood vacation before you're ready to rock the Jedi way. Now we move on to the Padawans. They were the next level apprentices in the Jedi crew, who were like Jedi Masters in the making. These guys were handpicked by their Jedi mentors to dive deep into the ways of the Force and gear up for their Jedi knighthood. It's like a cosmic internship, but with lightsabers and mind-bending powers. Now, these Padawans had a front row seat to the whole Jedi training gig. Their masters, the big-shot Jedi mentors, took them under their wing and guided them through the cosmic ropes. They weren't just casual observers. They were getting prepped for some serious Jedi action. And guess what? They had to go through these epic Jedi trials. 9 levels of challenges that tested every ounce of their skills. Talk about a Jedi boot camp. But here's the twist. These Padawans weren't just chilling. Nope, they were full-on Force-sensitive graduates from the youngling squad. They'd proven they had enough Jedi mojo to move up the ranks. And the training was intense. Meditation marathons that could last from hours to weeks. It's like Jedi mindfulness on steroids, aiming for that cosmic enlightenment. Now, even though the Masters were all about preaching peace, reality hit hard during the Clone Wars. Padawans weren't just meditating peace gurus, they had to gear up as soldiers. Imagine going from Zen mode to intergalactic battles. That's the life of a Padawan during the Clone Wars. Next, we have the Jedi Service Corps. This mysterious crew from the Old Republic days. They were like the Jedi's backup plan for folks who didn't quite ace their Jedi training. You know, those younglings and Padawans who couldn't nail the Jedi trials? Well, they got a second shot at glory with the Service Corps. Now, not much info is floating around about these guys, but according to Sayo's holocron, they were the real deal. The Corps wasn't just a one-size-fits-all deal. It split into different branches, like job options for Jedi dropouts. Even if you didn't make it as a full-fledged Jedi, there's still a place for you in the Service Corps. You could pick a branch that matched your skills and vibe. And get this, the folks in the Jedi Service Corps were no sidekicks. They played a crucial role in keeping the Galactic Republic in tip-top shape. They were the unsung heroes doing their bit to keep the galaxy in check. But as fate would have it, the whole show got dismantled in 19 BBY. So talk about a cosmic shakeup. So that's the scoop on the Jedi Service Corps. The Jedi's plan B for those who needed a different cosmic path. After that, we have the Jedi Knights. Alright, imagine this epic Jedi graduation. Padawans who ace their training get the golden ticket to become Jedi Knights. It's like going from Jedi in training to full-blown cosmic peacekeeper. These Jedi Knights were the real heroes, representing the Jedi Order and making sure the galaxy stayed in one piece. Now, when the Clone Wars hit, these Knights weren't just sitting on the sidelines. Nope, they strapped on their lightsabers and jumped into action, becoming the ultimate defenders. They weren't just about offense, they studied the art of defense, making sure they were the guardians the galaxy needed. But being a Jedi Knight wasn't just about fancy titles and cool lightsabers. These guys dedicated their whole lives to serving the Jedi Order. They had a reputation to uphold, and it was on them to make sure the Jedi image stayed shiny and bright. They even went beyond the basics, diving into self-guided studies to master the final Force discipline, Alter. It's like the Jedi's ultimate power-up. Once they hit that full Jedi status, the Knights had choices to make. Some went into mentor mode, overseeing Padawans and taking on fresh apprentices. Others went on Jedi talent hunts, scouting for new Padawans and checking out the potential of future Jedi superstars. It was like being a cosmic talent scout with a lightsaber. But now you fast forward to the Galactic Empire's dark days, Jedi Knights took a hit. But fear not, Luke Skywalker, our cosmic hero, brought back the Jedi Knights and restored the Jedi Order, which is the ultimate comeback story for our beloved Jedi Knights. Now alright, let's move up the chart and dive into the Jedi big leagues. Jedi Masters. The cream of the crop. Only a handful of Jedi Knights make it to this elite status. And it's not just a title, it's a cosmic honor. The Jedi Council handpicks these masters, and you better believe it's a big deal. Now these masters are the Jedi rock stars. Chosen not just because they're skilled with a lightsaber, they're all about that deep Jedi devotion. Imagine being the go-to guru among the galaxies. A leader with serious Jedi street cred. And here's the cool part, Jedi Masters have options. Sure, they could go the classic route and teach Padawans, molding them into the next Jedi Knights, but if they're not feeling the whole teacher vibe, no problem. They can snag a seat on the Jedi High Council, the Jedi's VIP circle. You can then be the wise elder, giving advice and making big decisions when the galaxy hits a rough patch. And it's not just about flashy lightsaber skills. These masters are the brainiacs of the Jedi crew, chosen for their strong minds and even stronger spirits. They're not just about dueling, they're masters of negotiation, tackling the real heavy-duty issues that threaten the galaxy. Their deep understanding of the Force isn't just a power move, it's a reflection of their Jedi character. So, next time you spot a Jedi Master, know they've got the mind, spirit, and cosmic street smarts to lead the charge. And finally, at the very top of the Jedi Order, we have the Jedi Grandmasters. These folks were like the Jedi superstars, the big bosses in charge. Imagine being the Jedi Order's head honcho, and you've got the vibe of these Grandmasters. Getting the title of Master of the Order was no small feat. It's not like you just raise your hand and say, "Hey, I want to be the big boss." Nope. These Grandmasters were the result of a cosmic vote, a unanimous decision by the Jedi crew. It's like the Jedi Order saying, "Yep, you're the one to lead us." Now, being a Jedi Grandmaster wasn't just about sitting on a fancy throne. Oh no, these leaders were hands-on. They got involved in shaping the next generation of Jedi, teaching Padawans and guiding those younglings with potential. They were like the cosmic mentors, nurturing the future Jedi rock stars. And here's the pledge of a Grand Master: to bring balance to the Force and keep the entire universe in check. These weren't just words, it was a serious commitment to guarding the galaxy from any cosmic chaos. Only the Jedi bigwigs, the wisest of the wise, got the honor of being Jedi Grand Masters. So if you ever met one, you'd know you're in the presence of the true guardians of the galaxy. There, now you're finally educated on all 6 Jedi ranks. If you liked this video and want to check out similar amazing content, then make sure to visit our channel. May the Force be with you.